Today we have a
frolicking
return-a-vous guest.
Yes, we're actually going to be doing the regrouping and rehashing with Mr. Filippo Ioco, who is opening up his beautiful gallery, and we're finally going to get a chance to take a peek at it next week. In fact, there are two events. One of them you can definitely come to.
Yeah, 'cause if you guys may remember, we often have new and interesting people in Barcelona featured in our show when they've just landed. Filippo's been here just a touch over a year now.
Exactly.
So we're going to check back in with him in his brand new studio and see what's going on down there in the artist space, which is Poblenou.
Exactly. Now we've got live and for the Jew, someone who is alive, and that's Filippo Ioco. Thank you for being here
welcome
again.
To the studio.
And welcome to, because now we're going to talk about your gallery. In fact, before we get into that, what is the name? What is the finalized name of the gallery?
The Filippo Ioco Studio and Gallery.
There you go, guys. And this is going to be found in Poblenou. In fact, next week, there's going to be some interesting things going on there, I believe.
So last time you were on the show, Filippo, you just got to Barcelona. You were trying to find a premises. You hadn't quite locked one down. 12 months later, back in the studio, and all changed. What have you been up to?
Yeah. Yes. Well, the universe decided I was ready for something that I've always wanted, and it dropped it in my lap. I went in, and here we are.
And what was this thing that dropped in your lap? Many things can drop in laps. So.
Yeah, true. A space that would become my studio and gallery. Oh, yeah. And wow, when I went in, I never would have imagined, all it would take to get it to where it is now.
Child, I saw. Okay,
learned a lot.
So, what did you find when the what have we got now? A finished gallery and studio, but what did you find when you found this space down there in Poblenou?
It was a shithole, man. It was a downright shithole, and I turned it into something very bright and airy and magical, and it has a very good energy, but it was a roller coaster to get to that point. I walked into a place not knowing what I had ahead of me, and not knowing about how to put in a kitchen, how to put in a bathroom, and
And so
you learned all that?
Yes.
Okay, because I saw it in construction stages.
Yes.
Right, when you got it, right after, and then right at the, you had done the kitchen the last I had seen in the bathroom with lots of records.
Tear sheets from...
magazines.
Tear sheets.
So it's a gallery and studio. That would tell me that the space is kind of big. What kind of space are we talking about? Because, of course, those of you who don't remember from last show, Filippo is actually a world-renowned body art painter, artist, and fine artist. So you've got to have some space there to show your works. What are we looking at?
Yeah, it's 180 square meter, which I believe is 2,000 square feet. It has high ceilings, I think 20 feet, 4 meters or something like that.
Wow.
Has a patio. It has like a big front room, which will act as the body painting gallery. And then you go into the kitchen area, the bathroom. Then there on the right, there's a changing room, makeup and hair.
All important, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. And then it opens up into the big room. And then at the end, there's a outdoor patio, which will be my painting area.
Very, very cool. And I remember there was some crowdfunding went on, didn't it, all around the world? Some people must have helped you to get this studio together.
Yeah, well, again, I didn't know what I was about to get into. But yeah, I did crowdfunding. I had, friends and family that helped me. And I'm so appreciative to all of that, And I need to give a shout out.
Please,
to
shout
some
it out.
Russian guys that really, really helped me a lot in regards to construction.
Okay.
Plumbing stuff and electricity. This was amazing, and I couldn't have done it without them.
Shout out to the Russian brothers.
Yes,
honestly.
yes, really. They treated me fair. Where the Catalan saw me as a the Catalan National Bank.
You're an interloper. Oh, okay.
And the Spanish never would show up with their presupuestas. the Russian guys treated me fair. And
well,
I love
listen
that.
to that. Isn't that an interesting thing? Where do we go from that conversation?
Well, at least now we can all go and check it out. So what are we going to
Yes.
see at the studio in the next couple of weeks? I mean, when do you open? What's the launching? What do you do?
February 23rd, Friday, February 23rd is the
up.
grand opening from 7 to 10
Dun,
in El
dun, dun.
Pobleno.
Very
The
good.
space is located at Carrer de la Jacuna, 45,
So
in
is
Pobleno.
the metro stop then would be Jacuna?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant.
Correct.
Good.
And this space is going to be showing both my body painting and my fine art.
Okay.
It'll be also a studio for photographers, photography rentals, film rentals, corporate meetings. And I'm also going to showcase other artists as well, body painters and, fine artists, illustrators, sculptors.
Very, very cool.
In fact, you have a whole lineup coming up already,
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay.
So February 23rd I'll be showing my stuff at the grand opening.
Right on.
And then April 4th, we have a fine artist, an Italian fine artist by Katia Massa.
Brilliant.
And her exhibition will be until April 30th. The opening is on the 4th for that. And then I'm really excited about this. June 25th, which falls on Gay Pride Week,
Brilliant.
I'm having a big, huge a group exhibition, LGBTI Erotica, which will consist of painters, illustrators, video, sculptures, photographers. And I've teamed up with the ACEGALAL organization in Barcelona. They actually...
What is that? What does it stand for?
They organize Barcelona Pride.
Oh,
And
okay.
they see over pretty much everything, LGBTI in Catalonia.
Okay.
And in Catalonia.
So
Spain.
they're the ones who organize the...
No, I'm teaming up with them, and it'll be listed as one of Barcelona Pride side events.
Shit.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really, really...
Something different. We need to start changing the kind
Yeah.
of... They've had the same lineup very similarly for 9-10 years, and so it's nice that a different event, can be...
I want to have fun with this space.
You deserve it!
This is like one of my dreams, and I want to have fun. I want to share, the experience and give artists the opportunity to showcase.
Exactly.
So.
And how has it been for you kind of clicking into the artistic community locally since you've been here?
Well, okay.
Bit tricky.
Well, I've been in prison.
Well,
This past year has been a prison for me because I promised myself when I stepped foot in this place that what I would do first is finish this place and then go out and party and meet people and see Barcelona, because I can't finish a place and go party and do all
It
that
won't get
stuff.
finished.
I'd never get finished.
Yeah, exactly.
So now that I can breathe again, I need to meet people and finally get to discover Barcelona.
Well,
When are you gonna
that's
start doing
wonderful.
that?
And so how can people find you to talk to you about...
I have an Instagram account.
It's a good place to start, right?
Yeah,
Always social media.
Instagram, Facebook, and the website www.iocostudiogallery.com.
That's IOCO, right?
Yes.
Very,
Okay,
very
so just
good.
everybody gets that.
Yeah, it's not
now,
loco.
Now, Mr. Filippo here is also loves to mix music as well. And he's joined us with our Throwback Tuesday with a few tracks. Now, this one is from Aretha.
Yes.
Why'd you choose this one from Aretha? I love this song,
because
man.
I love acapellas.
CNC Music Factory.
I love this song. And right now I'm in a point in my life where I just want to be free.
Right.
This has always been my motto, to be free, always keep a smile, even through the bad times. But I like stuff that, that makes me feel like I can be liberated.
Okay, let's do it. This is Aretha with CNC Music Factory doing A Deeper Love. The beautiful thing that what you've just said is you have a... Can we say this on the air?
Yeah.
That you're not charging these artists that you're going to be hosting.
Correct.
What's all that about, man?
Well, okay, I'm an artist. At the end of the day, I'm an artist just like any other artist, And I have enough experience, and I've worked in the art world enough to be able to know if something is going to sell or not.
Correct.
art, it's really hard to judge whether art is good or not and who likes it and who doesn't. In my experience, there are two galleries. There's the gallery that likes the work and they think it can sell.
Right.
So they do not charge the artist to have a show, but they do take a 50% commission. And this is fair. Then there's these other galleries that will charge an artist to have a show, irregardless of the work can sell or not, and the gallery has their money in their pocket. And if the artist doesn't sell anything,
Booyah.
yeah, and artists will bend over backwards because, galleries will charge artists in, crazy amounts of money. So I want to be fair. If I give you a show, if nothing sells, then we both lose out. If something sells, then we both win.
Were people like that with you when you were coming up back in the,
yeah.
the
Well, I've had the experience of both.
Okay.
Some of these places will charge you like in the thousands to have a show.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they have the money, that's it. It's like they don't care.
Well, do they care, in your opinion?
In my opinion, they don't. I'm going to be honest. I'm an honest person.
Hell yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think they don't because they already have the money.
Exactly.
Some will actually take a commission on top of that. On top of the fee that they charge you, they would take a commission. This is absurd.
Okay.
So I want to be fair. If I think your work can sell, I'll give you a show.
Exactly.
I'll take 50%.
Exactly.
And I'm going to work my butt off
to promote,
for my 50%, and for your 50%.
My sister's involved in this thing in New York called Ad Arts through Brussels, and they're doing these shows at Sotheby's in New York City, but there's specific artists that are part of this collective, and everything that they sell goes straight to them. It's part of MVVO art, and they want to bring it to BCN, and I'm going to have you connect because it's about representing the artist and getting them their money. Because sometimes they will take up to 70, 80% is what I've heard. Like they will rape them because I'm giving you a name and you're showing me at the Guggenheim on a little side stand or at Sotheby's or whatever. And this one, it's a different mentality, and it goes right in line with what you were saying. So
yeah, because look, at the end of the day, we all have to pay our bills. Even artists have to pay their bills too. And I never understood why artists always complained, but now I do. And now, the point that I have my gallery space. I want people to say positive things about my gallery.
Okay. Could live music be in there?
Live music? Well,
not like a big show, but like.
You have to have a license for that.
Okay, so never mind. No, there can be no live music, folks. Sorry.
I will have music at the opening, but from a sound system. Because what I'm trying to do is run like your typical white, big, airy, like New York City gallery.
Exactly.
In Kanal Barcelona.
Yeah, beautiful thing. Well, speaking of art, yesterday when you a couple of days ago, when you sent me these messages of songs and whatnot, there was one that caught up with me that was hilarious because of the video. And apparently these guys are friends of yours called Zero Opera.
Yes. Yeah, they're very good friends of mine, Russians.
From where?
They live in Berlin.
They're from Berlin.
Yeah.
I straight up thought these were guys Soho New Yorkers.
No.
Oh, my nerves.
But they're cool. They're really nice people, and their music is amazing, I think. It brings me back to my rock and roll days of a youngster.
But it's very danceable as well.
Yes, exactly.
So, there's something camp about that. You would laugh your ass off.
It's very energetic. It's happy,
Excellent. Well, let's hear it.
It is ridiculous. It's called Kissing the Gay Guy. Speaking of the things you're going to be doing with the LGBTQI community. Kissing the Gay Guy by Zero Opera out of Berlin. Bam. Really. Now, you said there's something else that you wanted to mention. Please, mention it, dearie.
Yeah. Also, in regards to the gallery space, this will be the first body painting gallery in Spain and in Europe.
What?
Europe's first body painting gallery, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that correctly. So how have you found other body painters in Barcelona? Have you got a network of people here? Have you found some people who want to come and paint?
Not yet.
And
I've heard there is one.
And how do you find your subjects to paint? So
Because you worked with so many people.
Bodies. How do you find those people?
Well, I find my models depending on
how sexy they are.
Bad.
True.
Depending on, the project at hand. Okay. If I need a plus size model, a thin model, a tall model, a short model. And I also work with real people, okay? Not everybody is a model.
True.
I work with people from the street. I like working with regular people.
Okay.
'Cause
so small dicks and loppy breasts.
Oh my God.
No. Normal people.
Oh my God.
Normal people
We're
also
not supposed to go there.
No.
I had to take it there.
Oh dear.
Okay, but you've worked with Nicki Minaj. You've worked with, all types of people.
Yeah.
Who's missing, by the way? # find Nikki. Okay, continue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody knows who she is.
Oh, she was great to work with, actually. So nice. So beautiful person. I mean, most people, when they work with me, they kind of need to be nice because they are naked or,
What
almost.
a vulnerable place to have a subject.
And so they can't really be like, they can't really go off the...
Well,
they can't be bitches.
I remember last time we were speaking, last time we were in the studio, and you were telling me that you were interested in doing projects where you're going to use rock and other things to create art on bodies. What can we expect at the opening? What sort of amazing art are we going to be able to see at the opening of your studio in a couple of weeks' time?
Well, okay. At the opening, I'm going to have my body painting prints.
Very good.
Metal prints. And then I'm going to have my fine art. And then also my published art or originals. I don't think I'm going to have any live body painting because I just have so much on my plate.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah.
Besides the opening, the next day is my 50th birthday bash.
Cumpleaños feliz.
That I'm celebrating. I have a friend. We're both celebrating our 50th together.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
50, man.
That's really nothing, honestly.
I never,
it's the new
number,
40.
It never, growing up.
It is the new 40. We have another friend of the show who just had his 50th birthday a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to our friend Milo De Prieto, filmmaker. And it seems like all you guys looking gorgeous.
Well, that's good.
Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
40,
That's good.
50.
I never,
Steadfast.
50 was never a number that I only went as far as 40 growing up,
That's not too far from this one.
yeah,
So it's
50.
like, it's like super real, you guys. This stuff is real. Now, also, you can find Ioco Body Art and in the studio in his gallery, of course, in Carrera de la Giacuna, number 45. You're going to be celebrating your 50th birthday there. That's next when?
Saturday, the 24th.
Do people need an invitation for that?
Yes,
they do.
I have people coming from all over the world, actually.
But they don't need an invitation for the gallery passing through.
No. Okay, the gallery is open to the public.
Righto.
The show is open to the public. But on the Facebook link, there is this option where you need to get a ticket. It's a free ticket. But that just gives us a general idea of how many people are going to show up.
Okay.
You do need to know who's going to show, or don't you? Just that there's enough booze and things to
Exactly,
keep everybody happy. It's an opening of a gallery, reason to celebrate, and also to support your local artists down there in Poblenou.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
out of curiosity, will you have any of your pieces for sale?
Of course, yeah.
right.
Everything is going to be for sale, so please make
Come
sure
ready
you
to buy, folks.
come with your credit cards.
Flex those plastic and buy yourself something beautiful and original
Yeah.
from an artist who's now very much entrenched in our city, down a brand new and Europe's first
Yes.
body painting studio down there at the Filippo Ioco Studio and Gallery in Giacuna.
Is there? Will you have that print by Nikki, the naked Nikki?
No.
Lucas is
Darling Nikki.
Lucas is just completely fixated on Nicki Minaj.
I don't know why.
I can give
don't
you
know.
a print of it, but I can't sell
Folks,
that.
this is what happens. You get sent secret prints. Thank you. Okay, well, wait a minute. Filippo, is there anything else that we'd like to say? Well, I would like to know and let our audience know where people can find you. You mentioned an Instagram.
Yeah,
But you're on everything, aren't you?
Yeah, Filippo Ioco on Instagram.
Let's spell that
Also,
out because that's not your typical name.
Right, okay.
Filippo.
It's Filippo IOCO.
I can do sign language, guys. Sorry.
So the body painting Instagram is Instagram at Filippo Ioco, and the gallery Instagram is Instagram Ioco Studio Gallery,
Brilliant.
and then Facebook is Ioco Studio Gallery.
As well.
as well. Yeah, because I need to keep them separate,
Amen.
So
Amen.
if you are an aspiring artist, interested in art, or maybe that you just want to come and check out some of Filippo's art, you should do. Go ahead.
Yes, okay. Guys, girls, I'm looking for erotic artists that deal with erotic art, painting, illustration, photography, sculpture, LGBTI erotic art. Yes.
For the June show.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So if there's any artists out there that do deal with beautiful art of the LGBTI community, then do contact Filippo through all of those channels, and you might have a chance to exhibit at that exhibition, which is also supported by those guys at Barcelona Pride. So very good opportunity if you want one.
And folks, you can always pass by as well, Carrera de la Jacuna 45. Also, the grand opening will be next Friday, the 23rd.
From 7 to 10.
From 7 to 10.
We will see you there, of
course.
All
right. Filippo, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for coming back.
Hell to the yeah.
Always,
we'll be seeing you though.
Always good to have an ex-guest back on the show for some success stories.
Exactly.
What a year it's been. So very much look forward to checking that out. Absolutely.
Now, there is one other thing that we're going to do that you have chosen, and I'm looking at it right now, and this would be Ultranate.
Yes.
This is one of, it's a classic anyway, but.
Yeah, I love classics.
It's a house classic. This is free to do what you want to do by Ultranate.
And we will see you this time next week, same place, same time, same place.
We will.
There's going to be some dancing in the studio. Make sure you make it down there to Filippo's gallery opening next week.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
What time?
7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
7 to 10 and question mark afterwards. All right. Thank you, Filippo.
Thank you
for joining us this
always
morning.
Keep a smile.
Always.
Amen.
And we'll
Bye,
see you
everybody.
guys
Give
next
some
week.
love.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.